Meanwhile, a remarkable story of perseverance. A Garfield man stranded alone in the storm with just his 2 dogs until help could arrive.
Kayla Davis shows us how another man's bravery may have saved his life.
In the early hours of Sunday morning, Dave Oberly and his wife Diane woke up to a phone call no parent ever wants to receive.
We thought it was a prank call, and finally somebody on the other end of the line said, no, this is not a prank call. This is about your son, John. And he's been injured.
The tornado warning sounded on John's phone just seconds before his home was hit.
It picked up his travel trailer, turned it upside down, and deposited it across the road about 50 yards down the road. And he literally was laying there in a ball with his dog, trying not to get sucked up into this tornado.
So who called Dave and Diane? In the midst of the storm, John walked barefoot on an injured foot about 500 feet to the neighbors, who just happened to be on vacation. But luckily, they answered the video doorbell hundreds of miles away and called his parents. The Oberlys rushed from Springdale to Garfield. As they reached John Street, downed trees blocked them from reaching their son.
And all of a sudden, we thought of it as an angel showed up, this gentleman on the other side of all these trees.
I was on my way to work, and a tree on the road stopped me from going in. And on the other side of that tree was the mom and dad of this individual, and they were frantic trying to get to their boy.
Jim Wilson, a Walmart associate and former EMT, guided Diane through the trees. Dave had to stay back because of a bad knee.
Mom had flip-flops. She was not prepared for going around and over and under trees, but she was determined she was going to get there no matter what. Scrapes, bruises, a little bit of skin off her feet wasn't going to stop this lady.
And didn't. She reached her son through the darkness, debris, and even downed power lines. Jim guided them and the dogs 1.5 miles to safety.
It was a little chaotic, and it was like herding butterflies at a time, but it was okay. We just slow and steady and got him home.
As for Dave, sheer appreciation.
He left his own warm bed and his wife, and he ventured out into this storm. And his selfless act just needs to be totally acknowledged and appreciated. And we couldn't say more about his good work. It's incredible. It's like almost a miracle.
Well, John has returned home from the hospital and is recovering from a broken foot, deep lacerations, and a possible head injury.